But if we become an ordinary country, an ordinary democracy, then our performance, I can tell you, will become ordinary.
The opposition says that upgrading programs are now extended all over Singapore, so it's the same. It doesn't matter who you vote. But having national upgrading programs across the island is just the baseline. That's only the minimum. Don't settle for the minimum. You can do better. You know that a good team in charge can make a difference. Here in Sengkang, you have a unique advantage. You have been served by both PAP and Workers' Party before. So in fact, you have a very good basis to compare. I know some residents might say, I prefer the PAP team. But I also want some alternative voices in Parliament, some checks and balances. And I understand these sentiments. I do. In fact, to these residents, I will say, you can be assured that there will be alternative voices in Parliament. After all, the Workers' Party now says that it has safe seats. To quote one of its candidates, safe seats for the Workers' Party. 包压 sure to win, basically, from their point of view. So they will be around. They will be around. And furthermore, in this election, there will be multiple hotly contested seats, both GRCs and SMCs. Not just here in Sengkang, but in other places too. Some of these constituencies, you may have the opposition breaking through, and they will add to the opposition presence in the parliament. So the opposition presence in parliament is here to stay. Beyond Sengkang, all of you know the PAP's track record all over Singapore. Over the last 60 years, you have trusted the PAP to build Singapore together with you. Even the opposition recognizes that. They may want more seats in Parliament, but they don't want to form the government. They say this is the PAP's burden, the PAP's job. PAP, please do. We only want more seats, but no responsibility. And so the PAP has walked this journey with all of you for the last 60 years. And walking this journey together has really been an act of faith. Because here in Singapore, we began with nothing. And we made it happen. People said that Singapore wouldn't make it, but we made it happen.
Investors are not the only ones who look at us and scrutinize us. Other countries do too. We have to hold our own internationally. We are a small country. People can easily forget to invite you to a meeting. But we get invited to meetings because they hold us in some regard, and they hold our leaders in some regard. If they look at us and conclude that the Singapore PM cannot deliver for Singapore, what's the point of talking to the Singapore PM? So, what happens within Singapore, the elections, their results are being watched very carefully by investors, by foreign leaders, and will have a big impact on Singapore, on your lives. And therefore, please make sure that we send the right signal internationally. They are here to stay. They are not going to disappear. We fight in every constituency, including the opposition wards. We know that we have a tough job, we fight, and we expect that they will still be there after the election in quite a number of places. So we welcome alternative voices to speak up. We listen to all of them, and if they make sense, we will take the views in wherever they may come from. But if we become an ordinary country, an ordinary democracy, then our performance, I can tell you, will become ordinary.
I can only be a minister if I'm an MP. So being your MP is my first priority. Yes, I'm task force man. I have many tasks. but none more important than the task of looking after you. The Punggol Digital District, the PDD, has created over 28,000 jobs and continues to be a testbed for new and emerging technologies. It is where students, businesses, and the community come together to work, live, and play. And all this did not happen by accident. It was the product of 15 to 20 years of hard work by the PAP government. This was the vision of 2 prime ministers and many ministers of national development that worked together to create this vision for Punggol. We expanded childcare and infant care places across Punggol. More than 14 childcare centres have opened since 2020, adding more than 3,000 infant and childcare places. And we are looking forward to 7 more to be opened. Youth and seniors have also benefited from many initiatives started by Wan Ling, like the Positivity Pizza movement and the free health talks at our coffee shops. Residents told me they love the amenities at One Punggol, which Janil oversees. You also enjoy the many recreational spaces like the linear parks and rooftop gardens, with more to come. And you have the biggest public library in the whole of Singapore. We will work with the new town council and relevant agencies to draw up a comprehensive plan for our connectivity as well as our covered linkway, so that we can help you to be as connected as possible while protecting you from the weather. We will also ramp up our public transport. We are making good progress with the new Punggol Coast MRT station and 6 bus routes, which we recently introduced and enhanced. In the next few months, we will open the new Punggol Coast bus interchange and launch 2-car LRTs to reduce congestion. We are developing the Cross Island Line to better connect residents to hubs like Jurong and Changi.